Hello, my lovely people. It is Sam, and I'm bringing you a very long overdue video today. I'm not looking my best. Lovely winter weather. Also, if you like my hair, please comment. Make me feel good about myself, and I apologise about the state of me. But yes, today I thought I would just throw together some videos from when I went to Supreme Showdown at the beginning of August. I took Jem, it was a really good show. I didn't vlog when I was there, but I've just got that much footage from it and she was so good that I thought it would be a shame to not put it all together and upload it for everyone to see. So yeah, I will confess it is now closer to the winter show than the summer one. So that is in 4 weeks time, probably about 3 by the time you see this. And I am going again. I'm going to take Philly and probably Jem too. But yeah, I just thought I would throw all the videos together for you guys to hopefully enjoy. I will say now some of the videos are not the best quality because they've sort of been filmed on a few different people's phones and sent to me, and then some of them are on my phone, so they're okay, but lighting and all that, you know how it is. And I'm too poor to buy a nice camera. So yeah, I just thought I would throw together the videos and maybe voice over them a little bit, and I really hope you guys all enjoy. Okay guys, so I didn't actually get any videos of my day classes on the Saturday because Sam was showing on the other side of the venue, so there was no one to film. There's little Jem coming in. But she was really good. She came second in both classes. It was the Ridden Rescue and the Ridden Scar or Blemish. But yeah, so then she got into a couple of championships. This was the sort of Ridden not separately classified, so it's just sort of a group of classes that go into this one. She was tense. You can see she was tense. She broke the canter down the bottom. Sort of struggled to keep her nice and round. She sort of just came up in her neck a little bit, which wasn't ideal. But, you know, that's okay. She hasn't done anything like this in a really long time, so I was made up with how she tried. Apologies that you can't really see her very well. But we did actually, I think this is the one we ended up coming out of. You can sort of see there she didn't want to stand. Yeah, I had to get off her, that's right. So you won't see that, but I did have to get off her in this class. And this is just a really quick video of how much better she was in the home produced championship. Still no placing, but she felt much, much better. So day 2, we decided after the championships we were going to try some in-hand classes. A couple of these clips are a bit long, so I will apologise for that now. But here she's just standing up for the judge. We wanted to try and qualify her for the evening championship in the in-hand, just because after the night before I didn't get it on video, but we had a few issues with her rearing and spooking at the speakers and things. So I just wanted to take her in hand so that she could sort of see everything a bit better without me worrying about riding her. So here you can see the judge just looking around. This was the in-hand alternative coloured, and she was actually the only one to come forward for it, so we got into the championship because of that. She was good. She felt a bit reluctant to sort of move, but the ground was quite uneven and it had been raining, so it was slippy, so I'm going to let her off for that. I struggled a bit with when I broke my knee. I found it quite difficult to sort of run on that ground, so I wasn't helping Jem at all, God love her. You can probably see there when I'm walking, my right leg sort of bends in a little bit. That's what that's from. Yeah, so you can just see I'm struggling to sort of get her shifted. Oh, I tell a lie, this wasn't the alternative coloured class, this was the best rescue class, and we came second. The other pony is Tilly, that's Sam's pony, who you can sort of see to the side. See, you can see just there I had to sort of bring it off a little bit to turn her, as opposed to keeping her straighter, just because where the ground went a bit uneven and slippy, I didn't want to chance her falling. So she just spun her bum in a bit, but that's okay. So didn't get anything from the lap of honour or that in that class, or not that I can find. As I say, it's been quite a while since we did this show. You can see here the rain. This was the alternative coloured class. It wasn't great because, as I say, with the rain it just been a little bit slippy, but she was really good. She wasn't very impressed about the whole working in the rain thing, but who can blame her? So the next clip you'll see is her actually her first trot from this class. I accidentally put them in the wrong way around, and I am fighting the dogs barking to film my voiceovers, so I don't want to have to sort of delete and start again. But yeah, she was good. You can sort of see I slipped a bit there, and here I was worried about the corner, so I just brought her back. But as I say, she was really good. And then, of course, she was the only one in there, so she won that class. And you do get a lovely rosette and sash for first and second at Showdown. It's a lovely show. I'm looking forward to going back. So here we just did a little lap of honour. As I say, we were the only ones in there, but no harm in accepting your prize and sort of doing your lap of honour and showing your appreciation. So we did. And then after this, ran Jem back to the stable just to let her dry off a bit before the other classes. It's because she was getting a bit fed up with the rain. This was our last in-hand class of the day. I think she felt better in this one, if I remember rightly. She looks quite nice there. Be nice for a shadow raise forward. There we go. But this was the in-hand horse or pony with a scar or blemish, and she came second to the thoroughbred. So here you can see us doing our placings. So the judge did actually comment that her and Tilly were very similar, so they sort of came opposite ways in each class. But it was very good. Now on to the ridden classes. This was the ridden horse or pony with a scar or blemish. You can very subtly see that I did actually do quarter marks, but they don't show up very well on her with her colouring. But we gave it a go anyway. And this was quite a big class, sort of compared to the other ones. I think there was 8 of us in here, and she came second. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think this might have actually been on day 1. I can't remember. But either way, it doesn't really matter. I know she came second. And she did quite a nice, polite little show. Here, she was very reluctant to move. I didn't actually think I was going to get a trot. But she did. I really need to shorten up my reins, but that's okay. It's all practice. Yeah, so she's got a lovely active trot there. And quite a nice frame, so I'm really happy with that. I hadn't ridden her much before this show, I will admit. I was just starting to sort of come back from breaking my leg, and she'd had a lot of time off. So, all in all, I'm really chuffed with her. That was a lovely transition. I was really happy with that. Could be rounder in the canter, but again, after all our time off, I don't think I can really complain. And then here, since it was such a big class, I decided that I was going to go for a little walk to canter after a halt and rein back. She did her rein back really nicely, just arguably stepped out a bit with that hind right. Now, we didn't quite get the walk to canter and got a couple of steps of trot, and she did come up off the bit a bit, but it was nice and polite. And then here she did quite a nice little extension. Something we struggle with at the shows is getting Jem confident enough in the ring to extend. She sometimes just gets a little bit nervous, and then she came back nicely. I don't tend to walk at the end of my show because she's not got a very strong walk. Now, last but not least for the day classes on the Sunday is the Ridden Rescue. I apologise if you can hear the dog in the background, he's snoring. But here's just a little bit of Jem's go-round. She felt nice. She was a bit tired, but that's okay. This little cob was lovely. So this was the Ridden Rescue class, and she felt really sort of consistent in this class. It was nice. You can see she's nice and straight there. We have a bit of trouble sometimes in this specific arena with bringing her hindquarters in. So I was quite happy with how she went. See, you can see there she did a bit in the canter transition. But all in all, it was a nice transition, a nice canter. So this was just our go round. I'll just let you watch that. She felt really nice. As I say, she won this class. So we had a really nice weekend. She did 6 classes, and all 6 of them she was in the top 2 placings. No placings in the championships this weekend, but that's okay. Obviously it's always nice to place, but it's not the end of the world. Is this where we change the rein? Yep. So you can see she gave me a lovely change of rein. Really nice trot. Arguably could have pushed for a little bit more extension. I don't know why I didn't go all the way to the track there, but hey. And there she was just looking at the chairs and tables. It was quite a spooky arena, so all in all I think she was doing a really good job. So again, lovely trot. Would like her a little bit, there we go. A little bit rounder, you can just see she's looking out the door there. Just a little spook. We had that problem a fair bit on the left rein this weekend. And I struggled a bit to get the canter because of the spook. And then here, I really tried to get her forward. That's why you can see me really put my leg on. But she just really spooked at something in the viewing gallery. There was nothing in particular. There was no one in there that made a noise or anything. I think it just sort of took her off guard. But she came back okay. And as I say, she did win the class, so it was nice that the judge didn't sort of hold that against her. Just because, as I say, it is a rescue class. They are going to do some little bits and bobs that maybe a more sort of traditional bought show horse would not. So here the judge is just asking about her story. I sort of cut that a little bit shorter so you didn't have to see the whole thing. So here we just go into a little show. There was no walk away and trot back, which was always nice for Gem because you can see there she brushes ever so slightly behind and her walk is not the strongest. So here, I always like to try and pick up canter on the left rein first because she's stronger with the extension on the right. So there, she just sort of fell in a little bit around the corner, but again, that's okay. And I was conscious here that she might spook. So you can see she looked, but she was really good. She didn't sort of react how she did earlier, and she went straight past the viewing gallery this time. So I was made up with her for that. Obviously, there wasn't a scary horse-eating monster that time. But that was a nice transition. I was really happy with her. Can't actually remember the extension in this class. Yep, she did pick up a little bit. We got a bit of an extension, sort of lost a bit of power as we got about halfway up the arena, but as I say, worse things have happened than that. In hindsight, I really shouldn't have gone behind the other horse. I mean, there was plenty of room, but it's just easier for the judge to see if you don't. But she was super, and as you can see, she won the class. The other little pony did get a sash, but they just didn't have it in the arena, so they had to go and pick it up. So Gem was super. I did ask to make sure that it was okay to do a canter lap of honour, and the lad said yes, that's fine. So we did. So there goes Gem. She was really, really good. She loves getting a nice frilly, does Gem. She likes her rosettes and her sashes. So there we go, off she went. A little bit of an extension for the lap of honour. And out we go. Now this, Gem felt mega in this. This was the in-hand championship. So there's Tilly. She came reserve champion. And then here comes Gem. And she honestly felt amazing. She looks amazing. I was disappointed, I won't lie to you. I really thought that she deserved it for how she came into that class, but it's just the way that it goes sometimes. When they're not the judge's cup of tea. But I think she really deserved to place in that class. She was mega. So I was really proud of her anyway. So no placing, but she behaved really well and she stood really nicely in this class. I do think getting off and doing in-hand was the right decision for her. And last but not least was the championship, the riding championship for Sunday. And this was a win in the rescue class. Now Gem's got a thing, so I apologise about this clip, but she's developed a habit of when we do championships and things, she always stops to poo in the ridden class. And I don't know whether it's a nerve thing or what. I also don't know what was going on with the camera there. But it doesn't matter how hard I try, I can't get her shifting. But that's okay. She still felt lovely. Really nice trot. A lot more confident today. I'm really sorry about this filming. She was a lot more confident. It's a much nicer trot. So I was happy with her. Again, no placing, and she fidgeted a little bit and sort of, she did one or two very small rears, but there was a lot of cheering. That was me questioning why my horse insists on stopping to go to the toilet every time we come into a championship. But hey, I was really proud of her. This was the last class of the day, and yeah, hopefully next time can go even better. I'm taking Gem and Philly. So that's it for the clips. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. Sorry about the wonderful background, I forgot to sort of mention that at the beginning. And if you can hear the noise going on downstairs in my house. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing those videos of Gem. I'm really proud of her, and I do actually think, you know, a couple of situations could maybe have gone a little bit more in her favour than they did, but that's showing for you. If Sammy, if you're watching, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I am so proud of Gem, and she was really good, and hopefully she can carry that on for the couple of shows that we're going to over the winter. And yeah, I promise I will try and vlog those. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please be sure to like, comment and subscribe.